It's that time of year again, Big Ten Conference Championship 2013 edition, this year for the second year in a row at the French Lick Resort. Really excited about going back to French Lick. It's a really good golf course for us, and I really think that this year's championship is going to be a very well contested one. There's a number of Big Ten teams that are in the mix, and it's just going to be a great event. Representing Indiana University at the 2013 Big Ten Conference Championships is arguably one of the most experienced teams that we've ever put out there. This team has 4 seniors, and leading the way in the number 1 spot will be Rosie Davies. Rosie comes off a top, I believe she finished 11th at Ohio State, played 3 exceptionally great rounds. What people don't know about that was that she was extremely sick and playing with a lot of congestion and flu-like syndrome, and she did a really wonderful job, kind of battling the elements, battling sickness, and posting some really good numbers. So looking forward to having a good event for Rosie. In the number 2 spot, Kate Coons. Kate has had an outstanding spring. She has really emerged as a big-time player. Her length off the tee and her high iron shots really give her a distinct advantage at French Lick. And I'm looking for Kate to really post a good tournament. Elizabeth Tong is in the 3rd spot. E.T., what do you say about E.T.? She's had 3 wins this year. She is long hitting, high iron shots, great player. She's really coming into her own, and this is one of those tournaments where I can see E.T. just really busting out and making a major statement. She's at a good place with her game, and I really like what she's doing. Marissa DeCola is in the 4th spot. Marissa, our freshman from Butler, Pennsylvania, has had a really solid year. Last week at Ohio State, I think, was one of the best tournaments that Marissa played. She was strong off the tee. She made great decisions. She acted and reacted like an upperclassman with extreme patience and good shot-making decisions. And I think more of the same is in order at the conference championship. In the 5 spot, Kristen Schilling. Kristen has played an exceptionally good year this year, especially, for her first year transferring in. She has a wealth of experience, especially at high-level tournaments, and I think that is really key to competing here in your conference championship. So, again, there's another one that I think is going to have a great tournament. And then rounding out the lineup for us will be Pamela Bernitzky. Pam is just one of those great players that you know exactly what you're going to get. She keeps it in play. She's got great imagination around the green. She's a good putter, an excellent green reader, and probably in the years that I've been coaching, and I've said this to her, just probably one of the people that has the highest golf IQ of anyone that I know. I mean, she knows how to play her game, choose the right percentages, and get it around the best she can. So, I'm excited about our lineup. I think that we have the guns to really make some noise, and I'm looking forward to this weekend. When you're talking about championships, whether it's the U.S. Open, British Open, any of the majors, our conference championship, you hear them talk on TV a lot about it being a great test of golf. And, what I talk to the girls about being a great test of golf is it not only tests your skills, the ability to hit the ball straight, putt it, chip it, pitch it, do all that stuff, but it tests your composure, your mental game, your strategy, all the things that you do that will enable you to perform well at this tournament. And French Lick Resort, the Donald Ross course, as well as the Pete Dye course that the guys are playing. But the Ross course for the women really is a true test of golf. It challenges every part of their game. It's fair. You can get rewarded. It's penal if you hit the wrong shot. So, there are certain keys for us to play well there. And I think the course sets up extremely well for us. It plays long, and we are a long-hitting team. It's not very narrow, so we can actually let it fly a little bit without worrying about getting in too many hazards or different things. The key to scoring well at French Lick is your iron shots into the greens and positioning the ball in a good spot on the greens. For us, the key is going to be, number 1, choosing good targets. Number 2, just putting the golf ball on the right side of the hole and hitting a lot of greens so that we are able to keep the putter in our hand rather than trying to get it up and down for par. You can do that and be successful, but really not over a 54-hole stretch are you going to be super successful if you are continually chipping, pitching, and doing all that sort of stuff. So I think I think the golf course is fair. I think it's a true championship test. I think the girls are up to that test, and it'll be exciting to see them navigate at the Donald Ross course at French Lick.